Hi everybody, it is me, Corrie Sommers, your local Los Angeles luxury realtor. Today we're going to be discussing the area of Southern California known as Pacific Palisades. I want you to do me a quick favor. If you haven't already done so, just click that subscribe button below as well as the bell for updates, and I'll be right back to share with you some information about Pacific Palisades, its history, how it started, and why it's a great place to live. Hi everybody, it is me, Corrie Sommers, your local Los Angeles luxury realtor. Today we're going to be discussing Pacific Palisades. Now, Pacific Palisades is one of the more coastal areas in the city of Los Angeles. It is bordered by Brentwood on the, I want to say the east side. Yeah, on the east side. Santa Monica is to the southeast and Malibu is also to the west. And then the Santa Monica Mountains are to the north. Pacific Palisades is about 9 miles northwest of the UCLA campus, just to help you kind of see where that's at. In 1910, the Pacific Palisades was actually home to Inceville, which was one of the first major motion picture studios in Los Angeles, which was founded by Thomas Inc. We discussed him a little bit in the video on Culver City. If you haven't had a chance to watch that, you might want to go back and take a look. At its peak, the studio employed 600 people. Now, the span there was short-lived. Again, if you haven't watched my video on Culver City, you might want to check it out because he basically moved the studio from the beach into the Culver City area. But by 1922, a Methodist reverend bought the land and founded a religious commune, which I found very interesting. I didn't know this. And over the years, it turned into a shelter for like Jewish artists and intellectuals that were avoiding the havoc that was caused by the Third Reich. And in 1925, the Palisades had 100 homes, and in one subdivision, the streets were literally named for Methodist missionaries. Tents were eventually replaced by cabins and bungalows, and ultimately to today to multi-million-dollar homes. Shortly after this period, the Pacific Palisades became a domain for celebrities. It was really like the go-to place for those that wanted privacy and just a quietness in a normal neighborhood, but really was close to the beach. The Pacific Palisades is truly a beautiful neighborhood filled with beautiful homes, Spanish colonial revivals, mansions, some traditional homes, and mid-century modern gems that were designed and built by renowned architects like Richard Newton, Charles and Ray Emmes, Arizona Sartinian, and so many more, and other names I really can't pronounce. But no matter what type of home you desire, the Pacific Palisades pretty much has amazing architectural homes throughout the area. It's an urban neighborhood that really feels like a retreat from the city with the coastal living, and it's just laid back lifestyle. So really and truly, no matter what part of Pacific Palisades you're in, you'll reap the benefit of that coastal living lifestyle. There's just minimum time to travel to the beach no matter which part you're in. There's beautiful sunsets. The ocean breezes actually helps to keep the area cooler in the summer than a lot of parts of the city of Los Angeles. Now, in 2018, the developer of the Grove here in Los Angeles actually set his sights on Pacific Palisades, and he created the Palisades Village, which is a shopping destination area with restaurants, boutiques, movie theater, just some fresh food dining. There's underground parking, a park and more. And this is located at 1522 Palisades Village Lane. There's plenty to do. It's like a great spot to check out for maybe a date or a night on the town, so to speak. If you live in the Palisades and you don't really want to travel very far, it's just right there, and it's a beautiful little spot. They actually retain some of like the elements of like the old world charm with just clean, modern, contemporary design. Now, of course, being a coastal area, the beach is a big draw, but there's other things to do. If you like to bike or hike, there's a couple of really great trails. The first one that I'm going to talk about is in Temescal Canyon. It's a 3-mile loop, and there's a waterfall there, which is pretty cool. The second one is Los Linus Trails, and it basically weeds up the canyon starting at Topanga State Park And when you get to the top, it gives you a glimpse of the Santa Monica Bay, and it literally ends on a clearing, like at a ridge with a bench. And the bench overlooks both Pacific Palisades and Santa Monica. If you have to pick one of two, that's the one I recommend. It's definitely worth the hike. Now, if you're a dog person, there's also a dog-friendly trail, and that's the California Coastal Trail. It stretches really and truly for about 1,200 miles from Del Norte all the way down to San Diego. Most of you, if you've been to Venice Beach or Santa Monica Beach, you've seen this. This is that trail where people are bike riding, rollerblading. It goes from Pacific Palisades all the way down to San Diego. Now, Pacific Palisades also has one of the largest parks, which is the Palisades Park, and it's 117 acres. There's bluffs, which are just beautiful backdrops for like gorgeous sunsets. Definitely something to check out. The Palisades Park, though, also has more to offer there. There is tennis courts, baseball diamonds, a hockey rink, in addition to various playgrounds. It's kind of like a cool spot to go with the family or just some friends, get together, that sort of thing. The Riviera Country Club is a highly esteemed golf course in the Pacific Palisades. Then there's also the Getty Villa, which is the second outpost to the John Paul Getty Museum, and it's located in Pacific Palisades. So as you would expect for a neighborhood that basically started off as a motion picture studio, there's been a number of television shows and films that have been filmed in the Pacific Palisades. So just going to give you like a couple of ones that have been filmed there. Freaky Fridays, Prizzy's Honor, Carrie, Baywatch, Modern Family, The Golden Girls, Curb Your Enthusiasm, Teen Wolf, God's Not Dead, and quite a long list. But all in all, Pacific Palisades is still relatively a best kept secret. You know, when people think about moving to Los Angeles, not a lot of people are saying Pacific Palisades, Pacific Palisades, but it is beautiful, ocean views. It's got that small town feel without, without all the extras. And it's really a favorite to those that just like that beach, earthy, laid back kind of living. Now, I'm sure you're wondering, well, what are the cost of homes in Pacific Palisades? Of course, there's a range, and I'm going to go over 3 properties that are currently on the market today from low to high. Now, it's often said that for $2 million, you can get a teardown in Pacific Palisades, and that's literally what this first property is. At an asking price of $2 million at 16764 Bollinger Drive, this is a home that's priced for the land value, and it does come with plans that have already been approved by the city. They're ready to issue permits for almost a 3,500 square foot home, 4 bedrooms, 5 bath, and it's located in the Marquise Knolls area near the Marquise Charter Elementary School and the Pacific Palisades Village that we were just talking about earlier. Now, the second property that's currently on the market, which is kind of like a mid-range of what's on the market today, has an asking price of $4.5 million. This property is located at 17819 Castella Mare Drive, and I'm going to put the spelling below because I'm sure I'm not pronouncing that right. It's a 5-bedroom, 6-bath home, almost 4,500 square feet. It's a new construction home, and it's got ocean views, and it's in very close proximity to the Sand and PCH Highway. And the home actually has an elevator, and what's unique about this home is you literally have views of the ocean from every room. Now, the third home, which is on the higher end of the scale of all homes on the market today, is asking $16.5 million. This is located at 14801 Pampas Ricas. This is a 7-bedroom, 10-bath, 11,600 square foot home. It's also new construction, and this is located in the Huntington Palisades portion of Pacific Palisades. It's on a corner lot. The home features a pool, a spa, a waterfall, a cabana, a temperature control wine room that can hold 2,160 bottles of wine. So if you are into entertaining or you really have a palate for fine wine, this could be a great thing for you. Of course, there's a home theater and much more. Pacific Palisades is a beautiful area. It's very quaint, the shopping, going to the grocery store. I've been on the road and stopped through, popped through, and it's just so pretty, so tranquil, so beautiful. If you're thinking about relocating to Los Angeles and you're thinking you want kind of the beach vibe, but maybe not too beachy, this could really be an area to check out. It's beautiful, it's affluent, there's all kinds of things to do there, and you really don't have to leave the area to have a night out on the town. Hopefully all this information has been helpful to you today. If you're thinking about relocating to Los Angeles, I do have a guide below. Just simply click that link. I also have a guide on Pacific Palisades. And I really want to thank you for taking the time today to watch this video. If you have any comments, leave them below. If you have any questions, of course, let me know. And if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, I just want to ask you to take that quick minute to go ahead and click the subscribe button below, as well as the bell for updates. We are in the middle of 31 neighborhood videos in 31 days here on my YouTube channel, Real Estate to Financial Freedom. Thank you guys so much for tuning in.